Hello everyone, my name is Paul Stamayoi and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 314, Lapras. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It is about, it's a life tip, so I'm just gonna say it. So pretty much, I want to say, don't use short words just for shortcuts, like BRB and GTG, stuff like that. Just don't use them. Just use the full original word that they're supposed to mean. And yeah, just pretty much as simple as that, because I just really think that's so lazy and annoying. I mean, of course it's fine if it's in something like a title for a video that you know it's going to you're going to require more space for the title. I understand that. But any other reason, if you're like putting a message, then no, just don't. Just like take the time to put the full thing in, because honestly, personally, that's just annoying to me. Just those stupid little things. I mean, my friend does that, and my best friend probably does that as well. But I just let it slide. But hopefully, they watch this video and just maybe learn to not do that, because I just really hate that kind of laziness, just laziness in general. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much it for the life tip. That was really fast, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the main thing. So yeah. But anyway, so I'm gonna talk about Pokemon Soul Silver now. So pretty much, let's see. Oh wait. Before I get into Pokemon Soul Silver, another thing I want to talk about the sprites. So for the openings and all that, I'm not going to be spoiling any kind of anything that is actually for real in the series. I'm probably going to be doing what most animes do, which is like add stuff in that doesn't even happen in the anime in the opening, just to make it like interesting, because I'm not giving it away to you. So I'm just telling you right now that none of the stuff in the anime, except for like the characters that I put in there that you've already seen in the episode, then yeah. But for now, I don't know, maybe I won't make an opening for the first episode, just so that nothing is spoiled, because yeah, I guess so, yeah. Because if I just put like a song and only show the title for like that long of length of the song, honestly, it's not really that great. I know it may be a little bit more boring in the beginning with no opening, but honestly, I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. Not you do an opening for this episode, for the first episode of my series, I mean. But anyway, yeah. I just thought I'd get that out of the way, because I was thinking about it and I was like, it's probably best that I don't, because it's gonna be showing. Even though you're most likely just gonna be seeing me, Mystery, and or Lou, yeah, it's still gonna be spoiling it, because you haven't seen it. You haven't seen their sprites in the anime. It's not an anime. It's my series. You're not gonna be seeing them in my series just yet, because the first episode hasn't even come out. So yeah. So anyway, and when it comes to the actual sprites, I'm not gonna be releasing those until this first season is done, because that's mainly the sprites I'm using. They're specifically just for this season. For the next season, I'll make sure to update their versions to that certain graphics of that generation. So yeah. So that's pretty much what's up with that. But anyway, yeah, so just wanted to get that out of the way, just in case you wanted to get the link to any of that. And whenever it finally does, of course it'll be in my box files, because that's just like the best thing that I know of for uploading that kind of stuff. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, let me see. Okay, now I'll talk about Pokemon Soul Silver. So Pokemon Soul Silver, first of all, yesterday I did not expect to get anything done at all when I came back from having my meal for the day, because I had such a headache. Like, I usually don't have these big of headaches. I usually have a headache most of the time, but it doesn't really hurt all that much, because I'm so used to it. But this one, it's like one of those intense pulsating headaches, and it was pretty intense. But thankfully, I was able to tough it out and play Pokemon, because usually during those times, the rare times that it does happen to me, which, like I said, is pretty rare, it doesn't happen all that often at all. I usually just am barely able to like move and everything, and it's like really, it like hurts. It's like really painful. But even still, I was able to go through it and play Pokemon Soul Silver for that big amount of time, and I got so much done. So you left off with me telling you I have my Victory Belt level 74. Well, I got Victory Belt to level 82, but not only that, the fast training, powerful Noctowl, I freaking got to level 82 as well. That was crazy. So I got 2 done. And that hasn't happened yet, so that's pretty amazing. So now it's pretty much just Dunsparce and Crobat. Crobat I have such confidence in, but Dunsparce, don't count her out just yet, because even though she hasn't really got a single, well, I think she's got at least 1 kill during this training session for me, like switching out to just, hitting the moves. But I think her main power, as long as she can get that rollout in a row, she'll most likely be able to sweep. And when she gets higher level, of course. So I have of course doubt, because a lot of the time she misses the rollout, even though it's 90% accuracy, and it's just annoying. But honestly, I think it'll be pretty good still. I think it'll be pretty good. But anyway, yeah. So, and then of course Crobat. And if Dunsparce needs to be switched out, then I can help her switch out, because Crobat still has training to go too. So I can just switch train to go out to Crobat. So yeah. And then of course I got the other 4 Pokemon which are level 82. So I won't be losing or having to really do that much healing. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So if I'm able to play today, I don't know, I might be able to get Dunsparce to level 82. I hope so. That would be awesome. That's going to be the hardest one on my team. It really is. It's just because Dunsparce doesn't have like quick, high attack killing moves right away. It's like I said, it's mainly to set up and set up for the big attacks. Once it gets the rollout, then yeah, it's really just that's its main thing that I have on Dunsparce in that generation for its ultimate moveset. So yeah, and of course it has Pursuit as well, but that's like not that much more damage than rollout. It's 100% accuracy, so that's great, but it's just the rollout strategy is going to be much better. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, and the money, I almost have like 400,000, so yeah, pretty much grinding to 1 million after this, whenever I finally do, is not going to take that long at all. Because especially when I just focus only on using the amulet coin and just pretty much sweep through the Elite Four until I get 1 million with the level 100. Probably it's going to be my Typhlosion because of the whole eruption thing and just the fact that it has high special attack. So yeah, either Typhlosion or one of my other ones that are pretty fast and I know can most likely one-shot every single thing. They're going to be level 100. But of course, whenever I finally do that, they will have the higher levels, the Elite Four, because I would have, of course, beaten Red and beaten the rest of the Kanto gyms. So yeah, they're gonna have a lot higher levels. So it's just me gonna be training them to level 100 as well. So that's just gonna be like when the time comes. But of course, whenever I finally, like I said, get through the normal thing, and then it's not just grinding, and it's not yet grinding for the for me being able to shiny hunt Pokemon Soul Silver. But once I finally do the things that are grinding the shiny hunt Pokemon Soul Silver, then I finally will just put that to the time that I would usually just shiny hunt the Friend Safari, and then I could finally move on to Pokemon Omega Ruby and start a new adventure on there. So yeah, that would be awesome. Because I have nothing wrong with Pokemon Soul Silver. It's such a long grind and just such a long adventure that I've had, and I'm just going to be finally happy to finally move on to have a new team. Because I probably wouldn't feel that way if I didn't already use the team that I have in Pokemon Soul Silver before. Like I said, I used it before in the whole ROM, Pokemon Heart Gold ROM, but of course it crashed, so I had to redo it all over again. But when I finally can complete it, that's when I'll be really happy. Like, that's awesome. That's some awesome stuff. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I forgot to say, I don't think I said it, but I wasn't able to get any, Friend Safari, Pokemon Y, Shiny Hunting, Pokemon Y, Friend Safari, Shiny Hunting yesterday because I just didn't have that much time. I had the whole cleaning my room thing and all that, and that took up quite a lot of time, so I just used the rest of the time I had left to just work on sprites. So, if anything today, the first thing I'll be focusing on, if I do have quite a lot of time, is just the Pokemon Y, Friend Safari, Shiny Hunting. But if there's not, for some reason, then of course I'll just be using that little time to work on the sprites, because I think that I should be prioritizing that over the Friend Safari Shiny Hunting. And I'm not saying, like, you're probably thinking I'm a dick because you rather think I'd rather do something that is something that is just personally for me to make and put to my channel. But then again, it's the same for the Friend Safari Shiny Hunting. But with the Friend Safari Shiny Hunting, it's even better because the one I'm hunting in, that shiny, that goes to them. The one I'm hunting in, whenever I finally can, get them on Pokemon X or Y and trade them. So yeah, it just hasn't happened lately because I check the friends list a lot. Like whenever I go on, whenever I'm about to get off, I check the friends list just in case. But every time they aren't playing Pokemon X or Y, the one that I've got shinies for. So it just really sucks, but it's all well. I'm still gonna hang in as long as they're on my friends list, and I'm gonna still have those shinies for them. So yeah. But anyway, so let's see what else to talk about before I get into what me and my friend did yesterday. It was mainly dueling, but still, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk about. Yeah, I guess I'll just go to that. The whole thing I was doing not my best friend. He's a really good friend, but he's not my best friend. Um, but anyway, yeah. So pretty much yesterday, instead of using my main Paul's deck, I decided to actually use. If you heard of the Yu-Gi-Oh game called Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duel of Soul, I don't think it was originally on Game Boy. I don't think it's a legit game. I would assume it is, but I don't think it is. If it isn't, then at least you can play it on an emulator, a Game Boy emulator. That's how I personally originally did it. But yeah, it's a really awesome game, really old Yu-Gi-Oh game. But the reason I'm bringing this up is I have a certain deck, and you can see even on my box files, it's called Paul's deck, capital E, period, capital D, period, capital S, and that stands for Eternal Duel of Soul because I couldn't fit the whole word in the deck description. In the deck name, I mean. So that's the certain few times where it would be fine, of course, to put the short meaning of what you're trying to do. Like how I put I and M when I want to put short for Instamayoi if I can't fit it in the Pokemon naming screen. But anyway, yeah, the reason I'm talking about that is because I made a deck that I used in that game, and I put it in like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and all that, so it's pretty awesome. Anyway, this is the last one we'll check for the episode. Probably talk about this more next episode as well. Alright. Well, anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon. As long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, but feel free to. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be seeing you all later. I've been your host, Paul Mayoi, and goodbye.